welcome back to MXC. Oh god. Okay. We need another hotel in this park. I think it makes sense to actually put it in the first section because right now we have shops in this section that are underutilized, and the hotel should have some demand on that, if I'm not mistaken. We also have this spot here where we can put it, and it fits pretty well. I think it makes sense to optimize the placement as far behind the bathroom as possible so that we can opt to expand this pen slightly if we decide it's worth it for any reason. Did we do any special connectors on this one? No, that's just a straight shot. So we have like the extra side pieces on these viewing areas because it helps with the pathing a bit. We didn't do it for the monorail, but it doesn't seem to be an issue. I usually do this for the monorail, though, because usually there is a crowding issue. So let's just go ahead and sneak that in there. It also looks pretty aesthetically good. I think having like the wedge-shaped path section matching with the actual layout of the monorail is pretty cool, generally. So we'll do that. So that all looks good. Did we do it over here? Yeah, see, we did it over here. We just didn't do it on the other one. So that's fine. All right. So there's all that coming. We still have 50 seconds on the Herrera, though. And yeah, looking at this stuff, amenities ratings are 100% basically, but the accommodation rating is down. Looking at this, maybe it's been an issue for a while and I've missed it. That would probably make sense. This is probably the new appeal bonus jumping up there from the Styrax and then dropping off. And we're being penalized a little bit because of the lack of hotel space. Totally tracks. Now, when this is completed, we do have one Carnotaurs fossil to process. So I think that's worth doing alone. Because I imagine we won't be doing Herrera. The Herrera dig won't be completing, rather, before that's done. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll do this. We'll get you rested. And then if we need more than 7 genetics for the Carnos, then we can do that. We'll see how that works out. Selling with high appeal is kind of tempting, but I don't know if anything is close to... If enough things are close to dying. Like, selling with high appeal is really easy to do when you have carnivores because they're such high appeal and such short lifespans that you can be pretty sure some of them are close to tipping over. But we don't have any carnivores, so this would probably be relying upon some of the ceratopsians and sauropods. And I just don't know if there's enough of them that are old enough. We'll do photos. Dinosaur eating. Any dinosaur eating. That's actually really good. That's a really good contract because it's just so broad. Not even a particular species. And there it is.
I've heard that
An
you
instant
continue to do
600K.
well and
Cool.
are helping make real
All right,
progress.
30 seconds on the
I suppose
Carnos.
you should be congratulated, but I've seen this before, so
Yeah,
you
we can't
also
see
have
their info
my
because we don't have them
warnings.
unlocked.
You really aren't seeing what's being accomplished in the name of science.
Are you lecturing me for
Can't be
taking a
put
picture?
back in the
I took
bottle.
a picture,
And if you
Dr.
try-
Malcolm. A single picture of a dinosaur eating. Why the lecture? What did I do? All right, Carnotaurs. 25% thirsty from the desert penalty. That's what I expected. Other than that, they just get fit. Great. Give me these guys. Presumably that's the regular Rana pattern one. I didn't check. Yeah, Death Valley Rana. So that's the female Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus or whatever. At least that's usually what people assume is the redder Carno is the female and the black one's the male. We don't really have anything to go off. Do we ever see another... Well, I guess Toro. Toro is essentially the same style of Carno as the original Fallen Kingdom one. Like the early... Like the first Carno you see in Fallen Kingdom. And then the Demon Carno is the second one. And then I think both Carnos you see in Dominion are demon patterned. I think the baby, right? The baby Carno is demon patterned. Now I'm curious. Or is the baby red? Oh no, the baby might actually be the red patterned one. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, the demon Carno in Dominion is the same one you see in the End of Fallen Kingdom. And then the baby, I guess, is another female potentially. So we Toro, that'd be 3 females to 1 male essentially. Demon, Toro, the one that died to the Rex, and then the baby. All right, 5 eggs. That's pretty good. Oh, they're intelligent. Oh, that's huge. That's actually really, really good. 2 thirsty sucks. That's pretty unlucky. So that's really good, but we need to figure out the enclosure. That changes things. I wonder if the Herreras are going to be intelligent. Okay. So how do we want to handle this? Maybe we just put them somewhere else? I don't know. I wonder if there's a list of intelligent trait dinosaurs. Hold on, I'm going to try and look that information up. All right, we got the pen set up. Let's grab these dudes. The 3 Carnos initially, then we see if we can fit more in afterwards. So what I've done, oh my god, again? All right, first off, corpse is a Struthiomimus. Second off, sabotage. So the sabotage has primarily hit this section of the park. It appears power has not been fully cut. Well, why don't we just start here? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it has fully cut power to that. Because the power is now dependent on the other direction, because the power station here I don't think reaches the fence section here now. Also, if we're putting in intelligent Carnotaurs, maybe we should upgrade the fences prematurely. It's possible that there'll be other conditions that will result in the Carnotaurs finding a path out. Like maybe we'll have a fence go down, and then we'll have, as a consequence, shit, I don't want to do that one. As a consequence, we'd have herbivores escape. They could run by the Carno pen. The Carnos could detect them, and then try to escape because of it. And that would be detrimental. So yeah, I think we'll do tier 4 fences on this entire Carno pen. Just the perimeter, not the internal gate fence. Yeah, so right like that. And then I'm kind of counting on this situation over here of pulling the fence back away from the viewing galleries and not moving the viewing galleries to get us through the intelligent traits consequences on that side. There we go. This corpse, yeah, I hauled that away. And then that replaced some of the fence, so maybe that reboot job there doesn't need to be done or something. That one's already queued up.
Transit has commenced.
Also, we should probably get another ranger station in here if we're going to have the Styrax hang out down here. So let's do that, and then maybe we have 1 and 14. So if 1 should be the one that's in the front. Yeah, let's do you. You can take that. Probably getting close to the point of time where we're going to need a second ranger station too. For now, we'll keep doing this. Oh, he's, yeah, queued up. There. But I think what we'll do is we'll probably put in a second ranger and then do a full, like, reevaluation of unmet needs. Really now, guy? What have you done, dear? Why is this your territory? Tall leaf, ground leaf. Well, it's fine, because just do that. Which is, yeah, I mean, the Kamaros eat that anyway, so this is totally fine. It's a bit shit that that happened. Okay. All right, Carno time. 3 is what we want, too. So if they do not... This is not sufficient as a pen for 3 Carnotaurs. We'll have to do something about that. Let's make sure we get the water in here right away. And then we can do the feeder. Which has now unlocked. Oh, no, the feeders are able to be researched. Well, that's awkward. Especially given that you currently are mad at me. Well, fuck. Okay. Alright, we'll process this Herrerasaurus batch with you leaving the welfare people behind to help when they get back. 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, we need the recovery to be done ASAP. So we just wait. We're gonna have to probably sedate the Carnotaurs, or they're gonna be very mad at me on account of the lack of food. This will at least give us a chance to validate the pen too. Also, we took an appeal contract, and we took this contract at the start of the month after the gyrosphere was reset from being rebuilt, which has tanked our appeal because all these dinosaurs are out of view. Except, the contract is completing for free because of it. We started at 14%, and we're already up to 17%, even without the Carnotauruses.
I expect you to do your
So that worked
job,
out really nicely.
but I'm surprised
We
you
couldn't
do
have
so
anticipated
well.
that. We couldn't have like deliberately engineered that scenario. But it is fortunate that it happened that way. Alright, you're lonely, you have no food, you need sand and water. Surprising that this brush, or the current terrain, is not actually sand. It's, I guess, dirt. But that's how all these maps, I think, work, so it's fine. Just grab this, run it all over. Okay, and we can see the... I don't think that's going to work. I think that might be too close.
Nice, a Carnotaurus. You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head.
Oh,
Which
weird
give
that
it
the
a real
gates
rock and
block
roll
his
appearance.
visibility, but the
Those
like
powerful legs
he can
get
see
this
through the fences,
dinosaur
but he can't see through the
moving as well,
gates.
So probably best to stay out of its way.
That's
This
very
dinosaur is so metal.
All right, they're missing prey, and that's it. I want to see the territory. Okay, no, we should probably queue these up for sedation immediately. Let's not take any undue risks here. That'll also get them to spread out, and we can see where the territory is going to lead to over here. So area currently is insufficient, but they're going to expand. It looks to me like we might be able to fit a 4th in here. I currently am thinking I'm not going to bother with that. Are you... What are you doing? I guess he was doing a big roar, and we just caught him at the right moment. Alright. So far, so good. 1 down. 2. Why don't we stop the sedation on the 3rd? I want to watch him a little bit. If they start attacking the fences... Oh, no, comfort's negative. Never mind. Yeah, absolutely sedate him. Forget about it. Okay. Research can be done. We've got to get that going. So, meat feeder... You do that alone. Okay, they're all sedated. Excuse me? Is that a Draco that was mad, I think? Looked like it. 97% comfort. You think you are missing tall nut. Have some tall nut. Styrex are still staying in their section. Very interesting. So Safari Park might work. I'm going to do a test run at some point. Not anytime soon, because the next park build is already planned, and a substantial park build. But that's definitely something we can try out in the future. So I'm going to add that to the list of park ideas. In the meantime, we can do fossils again. 82 and 17. I think we want to do the existing expedition. Let's do the 5. We should, like, the requirement for doing the research on the feeder seems pretty low, so I think this is safe. Fossils are held at customs. I think... So they want to take our other welfare guy for the duration of this mission. Or I can do 4x task time. You know what? Let's just pay the 100k. Fuck it. Let's not take any risks because we need those feeders online. Right now we're losing a lot of money by just not having these guys on their feet. 2.7 stars, so we should be like probably at 30, 80% on these drinks too, actually. Or on the amenities. So definitely need another set of amenities down here. We probably don't want to do this build until we have a better idea of what the park's going to be like, though. So one thing we can do is if we're committing to small amenities here, which at least for the time being we definitely are, we can do a cross path on either side and put another layer of shops in there, which seems pretty good. So I think I want to do that. Including down this way some more. Yeah, probably put in however many shops we want to extend out this way to the map border. And then try to put a cross path, maybe connecting down here somewhere over to that. Like maybe just even a weird triangular wedge path or something. Just to get those things closer. Can't fit another shop in here. That's fine, because we might have to move this stuff back anyway. We'll have to keep an eye on the Carnos once they're up on their feet. We could try and like estimate it visually. Like if I just hold my hands up to the screen, it's going to be damn close. Like right in here. It literally might be the case that the gyrosphere is the one that's too close and the other ones are fine. Which should be interesting. We could potentially like literally trim off the corners or something maybe, then it would work too. Because we know the gates actually block visibility. Yeah, so this needs both. I guess we'll just team up, push it out as fast as we can. I thought that's at 7 minutes. I was going to like lose my mind, but it's not. It's a reasonable pace. Okay. Great. Okay, then we'll wait for that. Okay, fossils. We got some mammal fossils to sell. We've got the last bit of Herrerasaurus. That's good to go. We can go ahead and process that on the logistics specialist. The feeders are in. The Carnotaurs are being awakened. In terms of other species to put into the park, we do have now Coelophysis, Sinosauropteryx. We could get copies back in, which might not be bad. Where are the copies? Over here, of course. You know what? I don't think we're doing copies. That's a lot of stuff, and we're doing Sinosauropteryx already. Although, actually, compies and oviraptors to cohab with carnivore pens and optimized spacing is probably pretty good. They're also cheap. Get diversity up. Maybe we do that eventually. We'll get Sinosauropteryx and Coelophysis first, probably. I'll have to check the... Well, we won't do the Sinosauropteryx until we do Utaranus. I'll have to check the Coelophysis and see if those are going to be okay or if we're going to have any issues with them. I wonder if there's any interactions with intelligent dinosaurs and scavengers. There probably isn't. But it could be something to keep an eye out for. If we want to do Coelophysis first, that might be the one to do. Herrera is now complete. are going to be complete. Let's go. Let's see what the dig requirement for Seal of Isis is. Yeah, because you can do the Herreras, you can do the hatch. If it's like a 4 or a 5, we can do it easily. Well, 4 we can do it now. Okay, yeah. And it's only the one Ghost Ranch dig site, I think, right? Pretty sure. Okay, so you do that. We'll work on Seal of Isis. Guest protest. Well, fucking timed. Can I possibly see my amenity coverage before that kicks in? Yes. 92, 92, 93. We were at, I think, 80 before. So one set of small amenities is like 12% right now. I think that means it's worthwhile to put more in. Although, yeah, the profits are now negative because of the protest. So I think the protest has put the kibosh on another set of amenities, but that's fine. And the Carnotaurs have not yet really expanded to this corner of the pen. Ooh, wait. Panicking from the being reawoken here, I think. Okay. Panicking. Subsided. Territory updates, please. Oh, look, their territory erased itself. Cool. Fantastic bug. Well, it's back, maybe? I mean, their pen is small enough it doesn't matter. But it is interesting. Okay. So here, they got really close. Why do I not... Oh, yeah, you don't see the territory unless you're on that tab. Okay. Duh. I mean, not duh, because I didn't know that was true, but... I do now at this moment. So if they cover that bit, it looks like it'll be about here, which should be safe. So definitely the gyrosphere is the one that might be in view. We could do a little cheeky thing here and just like tighten up the fence a bit. Now the problem is, how in the world do I actually want to do this? Because ideally it would just kind of merge in with the rest of it. We might be able to do something cheeky where we extend this over to the edge of the map. Maximize that. And then I don't think they can sneak through this gap here. So we could probably delete this once that builds. And this might be safe. It's kind of like a weird thing going on there, maybe. No, that's straight enough. Or not straight. I mean, it's obviously not straight because it's curved, but it's not like curving back and forth weirdly. Okay, looks like we escaped from that. Yeah, we're completely out of power, so that's another thing. Hey, we're not out of power anymore. We're actually at perfect 120 power usage, so that's a big problem. Now, I think large power generators are like 3.5 stars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. We can get the Herrerasaurus into the park without increasing the power drain at all. But without more amenities, we're not going to make more money. So the amenities are 1 power a piece on the small. The mediums are 3. So the mediums are worse in terms of power drain too. Maybe that's part of the upkeep cost penalty for those effectively. I don't know. Interesting though. So here, let's delete this. This pen was needed for a project that is no longer currently active. So let's just get rid of that. That gets us back allegedly no power. Oh shit. We're running off the backup generator. That makes sense. Yeah, so we were pulling maximum power for the backup generator in here. And that's why that's at 90. Fuck. Okay. So the backup generator doesn't drain for 67 minutes. I think I'm willing to keep using the backup generator here to actually power these. I think it's more important to have a generator that doesn't go down during the storms for the ranger station than it is to have optimal power usage in the park on 3 small generators. That may change as we get closer to 3.5 stars. If we need more generators to do that, so be it. But it does mean we do have some power to play with here for shops. We're not capped out yet, so that's good. All right, well, let's see if we can fit another small amenity in there. Oh, with some space to spare, so we can replace the path on the end there. Great. All right. And the Carnos are still doing well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The positioning might be such that they actually can detect those people through like that alignment there. So cutting the pen down on the one side might not have really helped that much. We'll just have to keep an eye on them. We have plenty of space to slide these back. It's going to be fine. All right, let's get the Herosaurs into the park. Salar Rana, Thirsty 25%, Fussy guaranteed. Did we see Intelligent? Okay, so we don't know on this menu what's intelligent and what isn't. We only know once the eggs are hatched in the hatchery that they're intelligent, or once they're synth, rather, I mean. So let's hatch, or let's do a batch of those. And let's check our amenity ratings. So currently 100% because of the, 80% publicity rating.
Need competent people who will get the job done. People like you. Keep it up.
Okay, Carno's coming closer. Hold on. Oh, they're coming into the corner. So far, so good. They can't see past the buildings. Oh, I wonder if the building hitbox will actually shield the path behind it from being detected. That actually might work. Also, I wonder if we can put down rocks. Super curious actually about this. If we grab a rock. Oh wait, rocks are the only one that's under the terrain brush. Gotta remember that. So we grab a big old rock. We slap this big old rock down like right here. And then I click on a Carnotaurs. Currently sees through the rock, but maybe it's not updated. But I have a feeling the rock doesn't block the visibility. Which you would think it would, because the rocks can be used as an artificial barrier in lieu of a fence. So you would think it would block the detection of the intelligent trait if gates do. But it's not looking promising. However, I will say this. They do encompass the entire territory, and they can't see the gyrosphere. So that, to me, implies that they're good. This does shift. As they move around, we just see that this bit disappeared, but it doesn't shift so much that it is like sunbeams going through a window where it'll shift like that. So it seems like a pretty simple calculation in terms of visibility. Can we put more Carnotaurs in here? Probably 1, maybe 2. I might want at least 1 more. I think 4 Carnotaurs sounds like a good number anyway. Okay, Styrac check. They're drifting a little further away. I don't know. Might not work. Right, and the Herreras. 5 eggs. Intelligent Herrerasauruses. You don't say. Fascinating. Not all intelligent, though. Okay. Well, we'll hatch those. I wonder if just all carnivores are going to be intelligent or something. I don't think it was like that in the other mode, but it might be the case that like the coding might be that intelligent equals carnivore, except for insert species here that are not intelligent. And in that case, we would be bumping into mostly intelligent dinosaurs on carnivores. Let's finish up Coelophysis. Okay, so that means the Herrera pen as it stands is not going to work. We need to restructure it in the same way we've restructured other pens. And that's going to be... Actually, that won't be that bad, because we have the gyrospheres and the gate for the rangers on separate sides of the hill. So we can make that work. And then we can push the gyrosphere entry point and the other viewing gallery back more, I think. Yeah, so let's put in, if we put in a path like through here, and then we move everything back there, and then we probably have to also move the fence forward here as well. But it's probably doable. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Contract time. Rating, profit, or sell. Probably profit because we got more intelligent dinosaurs ready to come in. We just need to get the pen finished. Close. Power is a problem. I went with not highest tier fences. I went with second tier fences, but we've still run out of power. Yeah, the backup generator. So the backup generator is only able to apparently power. How is that? Only powering. Oh no, 25. I looked at the wrong number. What was I seeing? Wait, power usage 5 out of 30. Unused 25. Yeah. So what is that powering? That's powering 2 buildings. Where's it getting the 1? Like the substation? How is it 5? Oh wait, this is only power consumption 1. This substation. This is 2. This is 2. So why are we not? You know what? Let's not worry about it. As long as they don't break out, it won't matter, right? So that's what we'll tell ourselves. All right. So we've got this new section put in here. That's going to be too close, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm 100% confident that's too close. Excuse me? Why all the green? Because of the Carnos, maybe? Okay. Well, that works. That's essentially the same situation. All right, so we got to go through and fix all of these. Let's move this and put it over here. And yeah, I really don't think... Why is... I don't know the last time I heard English voiceover in the game from a building, which is something I'm really curious about. Just wondering if something got weird or if that's always been like that and I'm only just now wondering about it. Because I've been playing around with maps. Looking for some maps to use as a basis for an upcoming park build because I'm lazy and I don't want to design an entire map myself. And so I've been downloading a few different maps, and some of which are not in... clearly made in a non-English version of the game. And I'm wondering if that actually has any effect on other voiceover. Like, it's weird to me that you would download a map and it would change the game language, but also maybe that does happen for some weird, strange reason. Oh, do we think that's going to work? This is about like that, and then it's like about like that. I think that might be a little bit too close still. I think we'll try it. This is the thing that matters the most for visibility, so we can move this more in this direction, move the gyrosphere on the other side. It's probably fine. Assuming we can, get this over here without it. Hope that didn't delete everything. No, it's still good. I mean, in theory. It might when we move it. Also, this side is like super low and weird. There, fine. That works. Weird hills and all sorts of weird shit in here going on. Never put the gate in either. That might get us a little bit of power back. Okay, so yeah, let's just move it. Fuck it, just do it. Who cares? It's fine. It's not gonna screw my whole park thing up. No, that's all the way over there, so this should be fine, like right here. Okay, great. It might have reset the vehicles again, but that is unavoidable. That looks super weird. I didn't even know such a sharp corner was possible. Huh. Okay, and that's the viewing platform there, so that's pretty good too. A little bit of a lake, a little bit of a goat beta. And then if this is ready to go, it looks like it is, we can get the Herreras moved over and see what we're dealing with. And we might need to make further adjustments. This might be catastrophic. But
we're in the paleo curation business,
we'll see.
Sure, but people only hear that paleo part. However, it's that second business part that's really at our core. Talk about the real survival.
I'm sorry, is that not connected up properly? What are we doing? No, it's not. That one is, though? Okay. Might need to delete this bit of path over here, too, because maybe that's too close. Probably is. Oh yeah, because we just cut off the tours completely. Of course. Everything here has to restructure, so that's fine.
Fittest, Job done, I'd say. Yeah, and I guess I have.
I snuck the contract in there somehow. Okay, where's the first Herrera? Only just getting picked up. Alright, Coelophysis fossils coming on here in a second too. Oh yeah, I'm on slow mode, no wonder. There's that.
Commencing asset transit.
That's bad. That's bad timing. Can you not? Motherfucker.
Asset transportation.
All right. Fine. Get in there, do some stuff. Okay, Carnos are actually still content. Unidentified ailment. Undiagnosed healing. Medical team's already on the way. Get a gate down already.
Asset has been delivered. Asset in care.
Okay. Is the Herrera, first Herreras are down, or the very, very first Herrera is down. Pop 1, open space, water, and prey. Nice, easy requirements. You are strong and not smart. This is not a great default skin. Too bad that. Not all the Herrera skin. Sure, why not? Protest me. Please go ahead. Fine, whatever. This is unpowered, so we can't even see any of that. Yep, okay. Alright, fine.
Confirming asset.
Take a photo, it appears? Yeah. Go to research. Okay, great. So there's that. And there's that. Fossils we can see now. We do have cyanodots. Great. Process those two while this is happening. On you. Okay, looks like we do still need more coelophysis, but that can wait. And then we should be synthing something in the meantime. Do we want more chasmosaurs in this park? We might. Definitely want more nodosaurs. We've been struggling to try to get these guys reestablished because we had like 5 or 6 at the start. Really? We're back to red sabotage again? Fine. Akamaro's wandered a long ways from home. The Styrax, though, still are positioned well. Okay, and there's the first look at the intelligent markers. So far, so good. Alright, what are we doing with ranger teams here? Repairing the medium amenity. We've got a damaged power thing. There's that. Ranger team 4. We'll get you over in this direction. We got a gate. We got another gate. Guess that's it. Another gate. Your task slots are full. So far, it has not reached the paths. Also, we got a pretty safe margin there on the pens in the back. Is it different? Sized? I don't think so. I think I'm just... Is it? Maybe. Yeah, whatever. It looks like we can put more Herreras in here, probably. I mean, they're not all in the ground yet, but point stands. I'm sorry, where's my ranger team and what are they doing? Okay, currently repairing the thing. Okay, okay, there's that. Mobile Vet 2 is returning, actually. Let's get you back. Oh yeah, you're right there. Fantastic. Mobile Vet 1 we can send up for the... It looked like a para that was sick, probably. Yeah. That appears to be it. Okay, it's hit the path. So that's unacceptable. So I think we can do this. Let's grab this shop. Let's just put this one over here for now. Worry about later getting it another shop in over here. But I think, so I'm pretty sure we can put the shop within the red zone and it's fine. So we just do this, trim the path, and we put the shop in sideways, the last one over here, coming off the path. That way there's still a connection going around the back. Like that. But then it looks like the Herreras should be pretty good. Yeah, that should give us a nice margin. And if we decide we want more space for them, it looks like we can always push the gates back. Oh yeah, the Carno area is so large because that has to be for the gates to work out. But the Herrera one we can definitely change. Alright. Nodosaurus, 1 viable egg. It's bad. Scramble it. Give me more Herrerasaurus. Okay, storm is over. Park can be opened back up. Still got the disease stuff to be treated, but the treatment should be happening. Where are you? Oh, you had to move around for that one and not the other one. Okay, fair enough. Understandable. But then the power situation. That one's gonna... Yeah, that's just... I think we're just deal with the fences being depowered in some spots for now, and it's just gonna have to work.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, so they'll need a little bit more water before all is said and done, but everything else here is pretty good. So it looks like we could probably cut these two sections down again by half if we decide to. That's going to come down to basically how many Herrerasaurs we put in before we switch over to breeding something else, which is going to come down to probably what we get from this batch. Intelligent and fussy. Fussy and thirsty, intelligent, fussy, and docile. 2 more only is pretty small. But geneticist is still on hand. I'm going to send the 3rd batch. Screw it. It's fine, because we're currently doing fossils and we don't even have the Coelophysis genome completed. So we can definitely do another batch there while we wait for Coelophysis. I think I'm going to put the Coelophysis in the Carnotaur pen and try that. We'll see. We'll see. I still need to check their genetic situation. I'm sorry. Health 65%. Where's the medical team? Over there. Okay, they're fine. It's on its way. How is... Oh, shit. Medical team 2. We have a Carno I missed. Go get that. You. And we could do that extra 1 Carno as well. Or we'll have to do Pachycephalosauruses.
Collecting asset.
Because we just lost one of those. So, Pachycephalosaurs, we had 5. Currently down to 4. And they have margins. I guess we only ever did 5 just because that's what we had. So, we'll put a kibosh on the other theropods for a moment. After these ones, of course. Intelligent, fussy, skittish. That's fine. Fussy, intelligent, fussy, nocturnal. Okay. So that's another 3. Fantastic. Plenty of Herreras. So let's do the final expedition for Coelophysis. Okay, that is that one there that died. But then we can do... release the next 2 Herreras. Next. Okay, so we need to fix those shops too if everything's recovered. So let's get these going. Oh no, you need a break. Okay. So you rest, and then we can send some Pachycephalosaurs. If they were problematic, we might have to do a few clutches anyway to get them to work out for us. Let's go through the shops. So yes. So basically we take everything, we do green and we do orange, and then it looks like it's fine. Probably the same everywhere. Everywhere in this section of the park, I mean. $17.5. $13.6. Oh no, yeah, because we do need a little bit of white when we're not getting it from the other thing. Whoops.
Mantenha os braços e pernas afastados das portas quando elas...
Wait, what if we do orange-white? Within that. Minus 660. Well, we can't tell on you because you're not being occupied fully. How about you? So waffles, and then 17.5. 17.5. 17.5. It's all the same. Oops, I did it again. Now I've like tricked myself into thinking of the water feature all the time. So we'll get these set up even though they're not profitable. I'm not going to toggle them off. They're actually pretty close to profitable anyway. These are a bigger problem. Fully dry. We must still be under protest, right? There's no way we're fully recovered. I mean, we're also 2.1 stars. Yeah. Oh, no. We're, like, still way under protest. 75% publicity rating. God damn. Okay, fine.
Commencing asset transit.
So that might have all been a pointless exercise because it's going to change even more.
Transit has commenced.
4574. Okay. We should do more chasmosaurs. We might want to take some more time to populate the front paddocks. We'll have to go through the shops when we're fully back to the level and see what we're doing for demand. But if the front shops are underutilized because they still have some space, yeah, 50% sickly, 25% thirsty. So we probably did struggle to get a good set of these out. We want to take advantage of that area. Like, we don't want to not be using those shops to a decent capacity. All right. So the Dryos have clearly wandered to a point where they're being a problem. So let's try and keep them going back that way if we can. We just need them to not be too much of an issue. Which is fine. I'm not, like, upset that they moved. It's disappointing that they've moved. But the pen is small enough, it should work out alright without being too much of an issue. Missing water. You're probably fine, though. Yeah. And the front spacing here is basically perfect, which is nice. 2.6 stars. I really want to see, like, our full ratings here before we end for the day, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for. So we're going a little bit long again on this episode, which has been a theme for this series for sure. Looks like repair jobs are mostly fine. Okay, what do we get for pachycephalosaurs? Fussy and strong. One egg. Fine. No welfare currently available, so that's probably that. Sabotage on fences. I really don't give a shit. Let's do the pachycephalosaur should hatch pretty quick, I would think. So we'll do that first. You're returning to your post. I'll give you a couple of reboots to do. Okay, next. 2.9, coming up on 3, 86% on the ratings. Okay, everything's restored. So, let's look at the shops. Close to good. So we got just one pulling a weird extra bit of orange. Why? Mystery. Flavored lattes is objectively better than kefir. Wait, what? It's not. It just fixed itself. Well, that's insane. Let's not question what just happened there because it's just objectively insane. Okay, then down here in this section of the park. 205, 180, 180, 52, 180, 297. Yeah, so we can definitely get more dinosaurs into the park down here, even with the extra hotel. So that's what we want to do. So we'll get the Pachycephalosaur out. We'll get the Herrerasaurs hatched. While the Herrerasaurs are hatching, we can work on synthesizing something else for the southern part of the park just to get it producing a little bit better. And that should be pretty good. Yeah, natural disasters could be a thing to add. So that's a thing I like much better in. Okay, 3 stars for the first time apparently, given that it's popping up as a special achievement. Yeah, in JPOG tornadoes were uncommon, and so it was very interesting when you did have tornadoes because they were very substantially damaging, and that felt balanced and made sense and was cool. In JWE, storms happen like clockwork. You do occasionally get worse storms, but they're not that much worse. It could be very interesting to have some sort of more substantial disruption to your park functions. That happens very rarely. I think it would be neat, like twice per build to have some sort of more substantial disaster breakout to deal with, analogous to like how disruptive twisters were in JPOG. I think that would be cool. We'll have this guy process fossils here. That completes Seal of Physis. We'll try to put these in the pen with the Carnotaurs when we get a chance. For now, I want to focus on the southern part of the park a little bit more, so this is not quite done.
I never had a doubt about your abilities.
Okay.
But
We'll get this Pachycephalosaur out there. Yeah, like something, yeah, a more substantial storm, some sort of like other disaster we haven't seen, like a fire, or even some other occurrences like more threatening disease outbreaks that are like one-time occurrences, something like that. Could be interesting. So, we're hatching all of these guys. Let's get them done. And then when that Pachycephalosaurus is out, I think we'll do Chasmosaurs.
And I can admit when I'm wrong.
At least one more
As
round
long
of
as I have a
Chasmosaurs.
delete button, I really don't have to. Keep up the good work. You're clearing up my hard drive.
All right, so we'll get that, and then give me. You're at base. You're not doing any. Oh, fuck. Didn't want to click that button. You can get reboots going underway here. So a reboot and a reboot, and we'll go from there. Apparently these ones are still being fixed. Okay, and then what else can we put in here? So the Huangos are pretty much at capacity. Actually, given that their territory is not apparently full, and they're still doing good, apparently we can fit another one in here. Might not be a bad idea. Pachycephalosaurus, of course, we have a lot of space, but they're just troubling to breed because they have bad genes. Notosaurus, of course, is needed, and then, yeah, Chasmo, and that's it. Oh, and the one Apatosaurus, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, no chance in hell of getting a second Apato in here. So, yeah, it'll look like, it looks like we get the Chasmos out, and then we probably work on, maybe we do a Huango, but then work on Pachycephalosaurus and, Notosaurus. So I think given that Noto and Pachycephalosaurus are both difficult to breed, we probably do the Coelophysis right away.
Asset being transported.
Since that'll work out a bit better. All right, well, let's end this episode here then.